So I'm going to be showing you guys how I have been hollowing out my light bulbs. So essentially, these are brand new boxes, brand new ones, just because I've been having a hard time finding these light bulbs. So essentially, we're going from a bulb with wires to a bulb that's completely empty. If you're going to do this after I show you this lovely video, um, I would definitely recommend that you wear glasses and wear a sturdy glove, because you really only need the glove when you're holding the light bulb, because I've already shattered 2 light bulbs and I'm really glad I had this in my hand, because otherwise I would be in the hospital right now with glass. So I'll write down directions later, because that's part of my Halo projects. This is going to be more a video of you watching me actually do this rather than me talking. So enjoy. So pretty much the first step you have to do is get rid of the metal part that goes on top of the light bulb. Sometimes you get some of the wires that stick out, so I've just been using my tweezers to get rid of those. A lot of the directions have use different tools, and I've kind of been using my own just because I don't have the money to buy brand new construction tools. And so I've been using actually a wine bottle opener to crack open this black part, just because it's really strong glass, and every YouTube video I watched that showed how to do this kind of did their own thing and never really followed directions, and so none of their tips worked for me, so I ended up using a wine bottle opener, because you kind of have to make your own ways to break the glass. And the black glass is like the sharpest glass, so little pieces fly everywhere, so I've been doing it over a bag, so I kind of just jab it in there, and then I actually use the knife end to kind of break off more of the pieces, just because it's very strong glass. And eventually I've been using the pliers to kind of get rid of it. It's funny, because the black part either takes little to no time, like this one, whereas the one that I just hollowed out probably took me a few minutes to actually do. But you want to just be careful in general, just because the glass is all over my desk right now. So I'm kind of just breaking the pieces off, and you want to get rid of all of it. You don't want any of the black to be left. So, and be careful as you're doing it, because as you can see, there's a tube. There's a tube inside there, and you want to be careful. If you break it, it's not the end of the world, because you'll eventually be breaking it, but it's actually easier if you try to avoid it. So now that I have all of those pieces out, you can see that there's no black on the inside at all, and that's what you want. And luckily I didn't break the tube on the inside, which is what you want. So then I've been taking my tweezers. A lot of the blogs that I read basically said to take a screwdriver. But so basically you want to put it in there and snap, and then you'll break off the tube. So that's what you want. And then the next part's probably the part that took me the longest, is you have those tubes on the inside. But what's stopping you is that in there, there's another layer of glass. So basically what I've been doing is I have been putting my tweezers in there and pressing against it. And I've had to use other tools for this part, just because this glass is really strong. And eventually you'll break the inside. I don't know if you can see that. You'll break the inside, and then you just kind of go around in a circle until I've been using the needles just to go around a circle and break off the glass that is all around the rim completely. And then you have to remember that there's wires in there, and so the wires sometimes get attached to the side of the bulb still. So then your next step is to take out this part, and this is all the wires on the inside. And so you can see the broken glass is where the tubes have been broken once you kind of go around. And then you have to make sure that there'll still be glass on the top of the rim, and if you're going to make this into something else, it really doesn't matter, as long as you're not sticking your finger in there. So yeah. And then now you have a hollowed out light bulb without breaking it. If there is the frosted glass, then all you pretty much have to do is pour a bit of salt in there, put your thumb over it, and shake the light bulb, and then that actually gets rid of all of the salt. So, there you go.